sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray. As we prime for that 20th anniversary show coming up on August the 7th. That's one you don't want to miss. Both of these guys that are actually in studio today, we had to reintroduce ourselves to one of them, and it's good on the second Saturday. You expect the man on the move, Ron Wong, is here for briefly.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Ron.
Yeah.
And Ron will be joining us, I hope, on August the 5th, as will. He is here. We need a round of applause. Do we have a round of applause? Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, John Gordon. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Larry. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. It's been over a year, I know.
That's correct. I haven't been in the studio since, I guess, spring of last year.
Yes. And so Ron has been creeping back slowly, and we're always getting.
I think I've been here
a couple of times
ever
now.
since they opened up the studio again.
And it's good to have Ron because Ron's a busy man. John's a busy man. But it's so good. But August the 7th will be our 20th anniversary show. We got a lot of special things going on. Mark that on your calendar. We're going to try to get all the co-hosts involved in that, including John and Ron, of course. But that'll be some prizes, all sorts of stuff on that August the 7th show. But we got a full show this morning. It's kind of a kickoff. It's what we call it a pre-ICAST. And, and one of the probably the trivia questions is, what does ICAST stand for? And I know the man that's been there, I've been there several times, and I've, to my life of me, International. What? That is the question today. If you know the answer.
No, we can't give it out.
No, we cannot give it out, but if that is a trivia question, answer it on lroutdoors@att.net.
And Larry will send you something.
I'll send you something.
Right.
I'll send you Ron Wong for a day, okay? I mean, that'll be the prize. But Ron will be in Orlando, right, Ron? You are gearing up for this.
Absolutely. We will be down there to
Samantha Gay will be down there.
Samantha will be doing a lot of videos of new products for Outdoors with Larry Ray. Of course, our man Guy Trebo will be putting them out on the website.
Yes. And
we'll have a lot of pictures of new products.
And on that, the 24th show, we will be devoting a lot of time when Ron comes back for what we call BW, Bonus Wong. We'll have some.
That's going to be triple bonus, I think.
It will be a triple bonus. It's getting
again.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of information from ICAST, but it is the world's largest trade show for the fishing industry. Fishing tackle and things like that. It compares to, everybody knows, the one that's always out west for hunting and fishing. And is there a name for that? Can John Gordon think of that?
Talking about the SHOT Show?
There you go. Yes. And I know what that one.
Vegas.
Yeah, I know what that stands for, but I'm not going to tell you right now. But that's coming up. But it is the ICAST, but a lot of fun today. Ron has helped set up 3 guests or visitors, what do you want to call them? Our good friend Bob Brown from Lou's. We got Jess Smith from crappie magnet, trout magnet, Leland Lures, and
of course he's out of Arkansas too.
Yes, he is a Harding man out of Searcy, out of Arkansas.
That's right.
And then Will Roby will be with us from Genco Fishing, and then we'll close it out with the man who's been around longer than this show has, working in West Tennessee, is the one and only Andy Twee, TWRA wildlife officer, who was in the news again recently, helping in the rehabilitation and release of a very special critter that we'll talk about in the show's final segment. But you guys, I know we broke the news here a week or so ago that the DUTV has now moved to the Sportsman's Channel from Pursuit. And, John, I know that's really good news. I mean, nothing against the Pursuit Channel, but a lot of us watch that Sportsman's Channel. So
yeah, a lot of folks I don't think could even get Pursuit Channel.
That's right.
A lot of the packages. So it's really been something that came about quickly, but we're all real happy about it because I think it's really going to expand the viewership of DUTV and really help us get that DUTV message out there.
And that's what John's job is the DUTV and his senior communications job that he does for DU. And of course, Ron has been so busy with 4th of July youth tournaments, kid tournaments, and he's been all over the place in the last 2 weeks since we last saw him. And
been catching a few fish, and of course,
the same fish. Everybody said it's the same
that's
fish.
That's what they say, but that's. I think that's jealousy.
Oh, you think it is?
Oh, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I mean, and everybody that knows me knows that I catch and release.
You catch and release
all big bass, and immediately they get a picture, make them famous,
and you and Wayne,
and we weigh them and put them back in.
And that's you and Wayne. What's Wayne's last name?
Wayne Gowdy.
Yeah,
you met him before.
I know Wayne, and you guys have this hidden location. Everybody asks me.
It's a lake that
he
lives on. It's a private lake in Oxford, Mississippi. It is being managed to be a trophy bass lake, and it's truly a trophy bass
That's
lake.
pretty obvious, Ron.
Yeah.
Well, it is, and Ron does not keep those fish, and he goes back and pictures made, and they, bass looks the same, unless one's wearing glasses or something like that.
And they all are anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds, and they tend to look the same. Absolutely, but fishing is really good right now. Throughout the Mid-South.
Here he goes. Roll it off here, Ron. Here it comes.
And the water temperatures are in the mid to high 80s right now.
Okay, all right.
And for those that are going to fish the Tennessee River,
yes,
the Strike King C6XD and a chartreuse shad will work really well.
That's a big lure.
Carolina rigs with game hogs and a blue crawl, red flake color will work good.
I like it.
For those that are fishing Sardis, Enid, Grenada, believe it or not, those fish are still biting spinner baits around flooded bushes.
Okay.
And they're doing very, very well. The crappie fishermen, golly, they're catching a bunch of crappie at all of the lakes, including Pickwick. And like I say, this time of the year, you're going to match the hatch. The best thing to use is something like a Bobby Garland minnow or a Strike King lightning shad, which looks like a shad that has spawned here for a couple of weeks.
Color? What's color?
Monkey milk is a good color.
That's it. That was it. Monkey milk. That's it.
For
I like
discolored water like you have
now
at Grenada.
Yeah.
Electric chicken works very well, which is a pink and chartreuse.
It's pink and chartreuse. Electric chicken. He
and these fish are all suspended in the bushes over 15 to 20 feet of water, and most of the fish are somewhere between 8 to 12 feet deep, wherever the thermocline is.
Now, you look at John. How many notes is he looking at over there? Has he got this written down anywhere?
Man, 0. I mean, Ron's the man.
Nothing, isn't it? It's nothing.
Nothing.
That's right. Well, we finally have a witness. John's here, and so everybody thinks that Ron's got this typed out so nice and neat.
Yes, I do.
And he's got it going through his.
It's strictly off the cuff. He's impressive.
It really is. I think there ought to be a fishing trivia, TV show, and Ron could host it in the Mid-South. Huh? No. Okay. But I know that. Hey,
I don't have a face for TV. I've got a face for radio.
You got a voice for radio because everybody recognizes that voice. Yeah.
Road trips with Ron. I can see it now.
Road trips with Ron. Yeah, that would that would be like the Asian redneck that our friend Peanut Kwan wants to do.
That's
which
right.
I think would be a great show. Peanut's talked about that.
Yeah, him and Fred Sanford would be perfect.
Now you got me. I can't get it back together. Well, anyway, it's great to have these two guys in the studio. Me and Shelby we've been on the studio solo for so long. She has kept me straight, but now Shelby, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Are you going to say something?
What'd you do this time?
I brought these two guys in. That's the problem. Yeah, we may go 2 hours today. I don't know about that. The fastest 90 minutes in outdoor radio program. Going to have a great show, and I'm really looking forward because I know Cooksey was at Bill Cooksey, one of our co-hosts, was at Fort Worth for the big deal.
And the Ducks Expo, correct.
You got a couple of minutes. I know. Okay. But it just reminded me of the good old days, when we had the festival here, the DU Festival, for many years.
Yep.
Even though it was hot, and it had to be hot in Fort Worth.
Oh, it was like over 100 every day in Fort Worth.
But it brought back memories of the great festival that we spent 3 days and the great Pete Aviotti and all the other guys back in those days putting on the festival. But Dana Barton is going to talk to us about it. She's been with DU longer than I've done a radio show, so that's a real treat.
It's close.
It's close, isn't it? It's close. All right, let's take a break. She's either saying victory over here or she's telling me it's time to take a break. So let's take a break. Come right back. John Gordon is here. Ron Wong is here, and we're going to talk some DU. We'll be right back.